A nice guy. Welcome back to our college football 26 Troy Dynasty. I think I can remember. I think we're in year five now. We're rolling into year five. Back-to-back national champions. We've played 2 years in the Sun Belt. Yep, it is year five. 2 years in the Sun Belt, 2 years in the American Conference, and now we find ourselves in our very first season in the SEC. We traded places with Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is off to the American. We're here in the SEC trying to help keep that conference relevant. They weren't relevant this last year in the playoffs, as I believe Texas A&M was the only team that made it in. Maybe an A&M, it was somebody, but they were the only one SEC team in this past year's playoffs. But man, it was a tough fight in our playoff games. Nebraska came to our house. It was a bit of a struggle. We had to face Notre Dame. We did have a game against UCLA, which was a pretty easy win. And then we took on Duke in the title game, and we won back-to-back national championships. So here we are, first year in the SEC. We had the number one recruiting class, and that includes transfer portal. And the crazy thing is we started out with our transfer quarterback here, TJ Post, who he looks phenomenal. If you look at him, 91 overall, all the physical abilities, the mental abilities, everything looks great, star development. But when we get in, we actually play with him. His throwing is erratic, just kind of all over. He's a left-handed quarterback, and things, it was not fitting. It was not working well. He didn't do poor. It just a lot of overthrows, a lot of wily throws, just kind of crazy. So we decided to go with Karifi Conrad, who actually played in about 4 games last season, had to start because our starter was out injured. So Conrad has some starting experience. He's 6'5", 214 pounds. He's a dual threat quarterback. Only the one physical, which is mobile. We do have this young quarterback here as a pocket passer, Bibbs. But we're going with Conrad right now, and he's actually doing pretty well. So that's kind of the big thing that's been going on here. I do want to take time. Let's take a look at recruiting. I think I've got everything already handled for this week, but we just want to make sure that anyone who wants to be here for a visit is scheduled. Yeah, this guy, we're going to have to let him go 1 week without points, which is going to suck, but it is what it is. Actually, another guy's got to go without points this week. But yeah, everyone who wants to be scheduled for a visit is scheduled. We're starting to lose ground on this guy here. It's pretty tough, but we do have some recruits coming to visit here for this Texas A&M game. But our big recruiting weekend is against Alabama. That's coming up. Got a few really good clips from last season that I'm going to be popping on my YouTube just as some shorts. Hoping to build a little interest here in this series. This is a pretty long series. This is probably the longest series that I've ever done. Pretty proud of it. I mean, in year 5. Excellent blocking there by Kane, the wide receiver on the left. Oh, he dropped it. Overthrow there. This team definitely not the the big teams like we've had in the past. We've still got good players, and good solid team, good overall. I mean, we're in the mid-90s.
your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop it.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
He took a hit as he delivered the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He's got it near midfield, and they'll get him on the ground as he... Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had. Looking for better fortune this time. Forges ahead. Picks up speed of the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. Second and 10. Across the 30 out to the 33. Gains 4 on the play. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It'll be wide, third and short. Pickup is going to keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion, draws it upfield, and moves the sticks.
And now on second down for this offense. Just keep swinging it out. Get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a third and 6. On the go. Wants to pass. Connection on third down. Facing that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the left. He's going to run. Wisely avoiding the big hit to the side. The offense will have to use its first timeout in the half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. You're going to take a hit like that. You might as well hang on to the ball.
Not receivers like to make it. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. He's going to make sure he doesn't think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page. Coming in hot on the ground. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to it. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half.
You just know the offensive line is
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. They
short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Never ride the hot hand. They'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. Almost got it to midfield. He's out of bounds. He got it short at the 49. The Trojans running the line, needing just inches for the first down. Looking to throw for it. After the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in on their own 35. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Great job breaking off the big run. The OC's going to give him the best. When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the right. And the foot down for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone.
Never fails. Never fails. I get on here, I get to doing my live streams, and I get a phone call. We letting Post have an opportunity to win this job again, but you saw on that very first drive why he lost the job to begin with was because of errant throws like that. A wide open player right out there for the first down, and he missed him. So here we are. But then he makes some very awesome throws like the last 2 throws on that. So, you know, our running game is the strength of our offense. And Post has some incredible running ability. Like this. Post was a pure runner coming out of high school. Let it go to the second quarter. As you saw, we did pretty good. The 2 guys that we had that weren't getting any points for 1 week, they did okay, you know. So one of them we dropped 1 spot, the other one we remained first on his list. And so we got a lot of folks set up to visit. Some more visits coming in for that Iowa game. But this is pretty exciting. I mean, we got the win over Texas A&M. It was a good, solid win too. But it's that 45% passing that we saw with Conrad, which is why I said, you know what? Hey, let's give Post another chance. He brings this lightning running ability that Conrad does not. So. So we'll give Post another chance to be the starter. We'll just see. Oof. I do believe this is our first SEC road game here. So, big moment on the road at Kentucky. That did not work out well. Wow! Booming kick. Yep, there we go. Our defense, once again, it's the defense that's leading the way.
Offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Shakes off the defender. First down and more. They finally
Dalton Robinson, he's probably going to break the record for yards gained after contact.
They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. And the defense
Being a pure runner, the good thing about Post is that you're not going to get a lot of fumbles with him.
move the chains. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stop is
Goodness gracious. We are within range of our young field goal kicker, so. Another wily throw there. Our true freshman field goal kicker, I mean, he doesn't have the leg. He doesn't have that kick power that we had last season with our senior, so.
put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it from the gun.
As said, it's our running game that is the strength and the cornerstone of this offense. So that was on me. That was all on me. That was my fault. I had hoped. I had some hope that, you know, it's gambling, not playing the game. That's what that was. Robinson breaks free. Oh! We are playing without Kane. I don't know where Kane is. He's our starting wide receiver. And he is not on the field. That didn't work out. Timeout. Sneak in there. Oh, he got it. Woo. All right. They kick another field goal. So here we come. Robinson, man, he is a firm runner. 52 receiving yards, 81 rushing yards. That running ability right there is really what we need from the quarterback.
Makes sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving.
Oh, that's a touchdown, baby. Just weaving our way through it. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Defense comes up strong.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense.
Winning first down is so frustrating for a defense, and you can't get playing, and you can't get physically beating up on it. You know the percentages. They're usually pretty good on first down when they're going to run the football. So then getting that
That was on me. That was on me. That linebacker dropped so fast. Oof.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out.
It's kind of came away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, went into the day.
Oh, my God. Folks, I think you know exactly what time it is. I mean, after this drive, Post is getting benched again. I mean, it's just solid proof to me. Just solid proof. Conrad needs to be the starter.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football. Let's try it together next time.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. They have to be aggressive.
Robinson with the cut there. Huge cut.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Running behind those guys. He gets a couple of 30 stop at the 18.
Nice. Good throw. Conrad is firmly the starter. Post got an opportunity because Conrad had very low completion percentage in the last game. But Conrad's the better passer. That's who we're going with. Touchdown, baby. There we go. The offense just seems to work better when he's on the field, too. Look at this.
Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff. And the red zone drive down at the 18-yard line. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try to keep this going. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Getting in the red zone, like on second down. Hides the defense.
Touchdown. Ball game.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play.
Connor, definitely the starter. No question about it now.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship. You wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get the W. No matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team.
Nice big win there against Kentucky. Our first road SEC game. I believe this week right here we should have Alabama coming to town. Look at that. We got our first big commit. Cheeseman? Was that his name? Cheeseman? That defensive tackle commits to Georgia. So we've lost a couple of commits already this week. And we do face not number anything Alabama. Alabama comes to town. For this young man, let's see if we know what his hard sell is. Not that one. Could be that one. It's that one. All A pluses. We're not going to hard sell that young man. Let's see. Is there something that we could potentially sway? Championship contender coach prestige. Or conference prestige. That one right there. So we can sway that. Oh, and that's a gym player. Heck yeah. Proximity to home and playing time are his two big things. I think it's Star Search. Proximity to home, playing time, brand exposure. Yeah. Star Search. Brand exposure, playing time, very important to him. Isn't it? Is it Star Search? Nope. Probably that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's this one. 2 A pluses and an A minus. Let's just do that. We're going to start hard selling. There we go. Just kind of padding our recruiting class. A lot of recruits coming to visit this week. It's a big one. It is a big one. Not coach abilities. We don't want to do that. We're going back to depth chart. We gave Post one opportunity to win that job back, and he did not perform well. Turned the ball over a lot, so it is Conrad going forward. I do want to take a look at injury report. Let's pay a little better attention to this. Kane, torn labrum, out for 3 weeks. Oof, that sucks. Let's check our depth chart. I think it's as good as it's going to get. I don't think there's really much for us to do. It sucks that Kane is out, but we've got the best quarterback in there to get the job done. This is going to be a play offense only. It's a big game. A lot of recruits coming to visit. It's a big one. It's important. Got to get the W here. All right, just a second, folks. We'll get back to it. So really big game here, big implications. I mean, we're up there in the SEC currently. Conrad right back where he deserves to be as the starter, leading this offense.
Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in this conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are. Who's the best in conference? Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Should be pass interference on that. Oh, that's pass interference all the way. There we go. Be a hard-fought game. We went to Tuscaloosa last year when we were non-conference opponents, and we embarrassed them. So they're come here for revenge. Got a lot of true freshman wide receivers out there.
Just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be working, but these two really haven't found a way to get on the same page.
The Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back to the 20.
Defense jumps up there, gives us a pick. at midfield. He came down with it. They're very much one-dimensional, so we're doing pretty good. Defense is doing well, but we got to give the defense a chance to rest. These little wide receivers who cannot hold on to the ball. There we go. That's why Conrad is the starter. Throws like that. Defense held up, did their job. Blocking was terrible on that play. Didn't get the back spin. They got it. Field goal. Nice run. Let's go to the 2-minute warning. Go to the 2-minute warning. No need to hurry. .81 got past him, but he can't. He doesn't have the speed. Kane could outrun that guy. 81 doesn't have it, so. Oh, terrible throw. Directly underneath, right in front of the defender. It's only down 10-7. This is a hard fought game right here. Excuse me.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
There we go. Hard fought drive there. Alabama drives down and scores. Robinson is way too banged up. We're going to have to let him sit. That was, oh my God. I expected the linebacker to keep going. It looked like it was man, and then he just dropped in the zone right there. All right. This sounds bad, but we got to do what we need to do to win. Post is coming in. Penton breaks free. Alan Penton, the freshman. That's why we brought Post in. We need the explosive running ability. Got to add a completely new dimension to this offense to keep us in this game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick him up.
Couldn't get loose.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him. your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving.
Put us within 3. Our defense is struggling.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They're in a precarious spot here that lofty personal rankings hanging in there.
That just...
Makes a play in the back end. Nice job.
Defense stands tall, holds them to another field goal. My goodness. Unbelievable. We're going to end up losing. Alabama's secondary has just been unbelievable in this game. Our wide receivers just cannot catch and hold on to the ball. Another interception. Goodness gracious. That's it, folks. That's ball game. That is our first loss in a long time. Alabama comes to our house, much like we embarrassed them last year. They come to our house and embarrass us in front of so many recruits, which is awful to see. Bam. Career rushing yards record broken by Dalton Robinson. But my goodness, what a loss. No commits. We dropped to 12th in the polls. Still first in his list, so that's good. Man, Man, what a loss. That's painful, absolutely painful, but you know, it just is what it is. Sometimes you get a big win, sometimes you get a big loss. Looking pretty good here. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold on to that guy, but man, what a loss. We lose to Alabama. That probably puts them top of our conference now. It does. They're 4-0. Auburn 3-0. Dang, what a loss. What a loss. I mean, we seem to be at a loss on our identity. We've got two quarterbacks that are trying to do something. I mean, so many interceptions in that game. My Post is now more interceptions than touchdowns. Conrad does okay, but multiple picks in that game as well. I mean, Robinson is our bright spot, 6.2 yards carry, 8 rushing touchdowns, but I mean, he can't continue to do this forever. Increase his ball security. I mean, let's take a moment. Let's take a look at Robinson and his career thus far. He just set the career rushing yards for Troy. I mean, it's just for how long he's been here. Awards, 15-time Offensive Player of the Week, 5-time SEC Offensive Player of the Week. Wow. I don't think that's a 10-time National Offensive. That's not correct. Preseason first team All SEC. Yeah. National championships, American championships. Yeah. He's had a pretty storied career. Let's go look at career statistics. Post has had a really good career, and then he came to Troy, and it's just not working out for him. 3,541 rushing yards, 46 touchdowns for Robinson. Kane and DeLuca. Kane looks really good, but he is injured. So our top wide receiver out with injury. It's tough, man. It's tough being a Troy Trojan right now. We had to take on Arkansas. We're going to go play the moments on this one. Big first quarter drive, take the lead. I mean, we knew the SEC was going to be a hard fought league. But Alabama just rolled into our house and demolished us. Terrible.
They're facing a third down.
Another big first quarter drive.
He's a guy that needs to touch the football often. And I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Using his legs.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground. He gets north of flat.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. He snapped it. He stopped.
I think what we're going to have to work on is like yards after the catch. Easy. Oh, DeLuca. Beautiful, beautiful route. Got right past the defender. Woo!
The Trojans will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Robinson, quick run right up the middle.
Now facing a third and long. To the air. It's Conrad. Unloads to the right.
Let me tell you, those defensive backs for Alabama were something else. Because they had all of our wide receivers absolutely locked down.
The chains on this third and long from the 50. On the gun, wants to pass. This defense
All right, Robinson is very banged up. I'm gonna let him finish out this drive, and then I'm gonna pull him from the game. Penton looks to be the next great Trojan running back. All right, so let's go here. Depth chart. There we go.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get out of the field. On the gun, wants to
Ah. All right.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Running back searching for the hole.
Penton right up the middle for the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass caller when they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy running back too, right? Because you
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. This offensive scoring position in a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, blew him up.
it's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and avoiding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the what's going on. They're going to be loading the line of scrimmage. They're going to stop so what they just did. We're going to see what the offense does in this next one.
Nice pitch and catch to DeLuca. That's ball game, folks. It's a nice little bounce back win over Arkansas, 38-14. We do obtain bowl eligibility, 6-1 now.
Winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time.
All right. To rock and roll, see how recruiting goes. That loss to Alabama was a huge, huge blow to our season, but we might have the opportunity to avenge it. But nice win there over Arkansas. The goal at the end of this year is continue our championship ways and winning an SEC title if we get the opportunity to do it. That's what it'll come down to. Losing players left and right. So we're back in the top 10. That's good. We're still well and above anybody else for this young man. Nobody's offering those guys just yet. Let's go back to the prospect list and let's take a sneak peek at some players that maybe only have one offer. Right here. Mike linebacker, we're third, top 8. He has one offer from Notre Dame. Nobody else going after him, so let's give that a try. Here's another one offer, only from Tulane, halfback. Let's look at that guy. We're number 2 on this tight end, 6'2", 224. Why not? Nice. Nice. So what we're going to try to do here is just try to get ourselves in with some of these guys before they make a final decision. I mean, we're still doing the best that we can. Let's take a look at conference standings. Alabama still top, still not ranked, which is shocking to me. They're 5-2. Whom have they played? They lost to Georgia Tech. They lost to Notre Dame. So 2 top 25 losses. They beat us. Like, what more is it going to take for Alabama to get ranked? They're first in the SEC. Auburn sitting there above. LSU also sitting above. But let's look at our schedule. Who do we have left? We face Missouri, Iowa, then Ole Miss, Tennessee, Mississippi State. We do not face Auburn. We do not face LSU. So it's going to be an interesting end to the season. Once again, just playing the moments. All right, so we come in here to take on Missouri. Dalton Robinson is a beast. Yeah. I know. He was down. Nobody cares. He was down. Hey, is that Theo Kane? Oh, no, he's not back yet. Over 900 yards rushing, 7 games. Nice catch and run. He's in. Touchdown. Way to go, Dalton. He's in. We're gonna have to take a look and see if Dalton Robinson is still on the Heisman watch list.
The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw, it's Conrad. Quarterback now breaking the field.
This quarterback is really kind of this week. He's scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their third possession, he still wants to take shots. That one honestly falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
The snap sets up the field.
Yep, couldn't do it.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
This is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, that in this position, they want to take the shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Listen,
I think Robinson's going to have to be done for the day.
is the running. Make guys commit through the high scoring side of the ball. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think we can keep going the football and stay physical.
That was weird. Hold on. Can I watch the replay on that? I want to see the replay on this because that looked really weird. Let's watch this replay. Is his foot even going to touch the ball? Look at this magic. No, his foot doesn't even touch the ball. Boo! When God him Leviosa. Oh shit.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn the passing game on third and short.
All right, we need to pull Robinson from the game because I know he's getting banged up out there. We need him for the rest of the season, which I may have to pull him from the next couple of games, which sucks because I know he's having a really good season, but I can't risk losing him for the rest of the year.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Quarterback moving out. It's complete. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run off the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Just sort of a
Let Missouri burn those timeouts.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The inside handoff.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again. That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when you're going between the tackles. This defense is going to be physical, especially in the middle.
All right, let that run to the 2-minute warning.
It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll give it to the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run.
Let the clock tick way, way down. Way down. First down, that's it. Ball game. That's the ball game. Woo, hard fought game against Missouri. This is why we came to the SEC. We wanted to be challenged.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Bang.
You don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle a great job holding a close game, executing down the stretch like they did tonight?
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of
Hard fought game. The difference is in that fourth quarter. They got a field goal. I got a touchdown. And that was it. That was the difference maker. We continue our winning ways. I say continue. We're getting back to our winning ways. Oh my gosh. We have just... This recruiting class is just falling all to pieces. Just going to go ahead and just update all of this. We want all these guys on 50. So I'm going to make sure everyone's on 50. This guy's finally ready to take a visit. Let's bring him in for the Ole Miss game. Talk conference prestige. And you know what the heck? We're going to put him on 52. Barely holding above Georgia, but they're probably going to beat us out for him. The wide receiver here, we finally dropped to second behind Oregon. They're probably going to beat us out. I don't think we have... Yeah. The athlete here. I'm going to do the hard sell. That guy, I'm not too worried about. This guy. Hard selling already. Probably going to end up losing him. And folks, I think that's where we're going to leave this. We're looking, I mean, recruiting is very, very difficult this year. Very difficult. But we're going up against a lot of great, great teams. Well, actually, you know what? College football playoff top 25 is out. Looks like we're the number 8 school. Is Alabama ranked yet? They finally are ranked 6-2. They just shellacked Kentucky, who we struggled with a little bit. And yeah, LSU is there. It's an interesting season. Conference standings currently at the moment. Wow. Auburn, Alabama, sitting up top there. We are 4th. So it's there's a hill. There's a hill we got to climb to try to get up there. On the Heisman watch list, we did want to see, is Robinson still on that list? He is. He is. His wear and tear is so bad, he could very easily be done for the season. 12 rushing touchdowns, looking pretty good, but I don't think he's going to hold up well enough to win the Heisman. Current bracket projections, we are projected to host Tulane, a former conference opponent. And that's where we sit at the moment. Colorado's starting to look really good. LSU projected to be in. Not a lot of SEC schools. But I think we're all beating up on each other pretty badly. Over 1,000 yards. That's Robinson's second 1,000-yard season. Receiving, man. Receiving has been so difficult. You see how things are very well spread out. Kane should be back the next game, so that's good. Defensively. 7.5 sacks there. Davey finally getting into. Look at this. Nick Davey. How about that? Man. We may look to take Nick Davey next season and actually move him down on the line. At 6'5" and 240, he could be an excellent pass rusher. Oof. We really might do it. We really might. I mean, he's got good coverage skills. We may just leave him where he's at and just let him drop on the line and rush and pass rushing. But man, look at that. True junior. Heck of a pass rusher. Akeem looks good. Adonis, good name to live up to. 4 interceptions there by a redshirt freshman. All right. Caraway, he's got to be maxed out. That's the only way you have 28 points is you're maxed. Yeah, he's maxed. Got 8 here for our middle linebacker. Not much we can boost for him. I mean, he's a great player. I mean, just a phenomenal linebacker up there. We could boost his pass rushing, but I don't think so. Just boost. Look at that, 99 overall. He's probably our first 99 overall player. He's a 96, but with the boost, he's up to a 99. Yeah, just a great defense so far. Look at this, true freshman, 13 of 16, not bad. The long only 46. He's 32 on the field goals, on the extra points. 38.8 for our punter here. Not great, but he's getting it out. 9 inside the 20, 5 touchbacks, a long of 56. You know, and at this point, we're going to make changes to substitutions, but we're going to call it a day here. We are number 8 in the polls. We've got Iowa coming to town. We've got some recruits coming to visit. Recruiting very, very, very tough this season. Just Just not as well as we would have hoped. We are still helping lead the SEC. Only 2 SEC teams ranked in the top 10s, us and LSU. But a tough season so far, a heartbreaking loss to Alabama, but we are trudging our way through this SEC schedule, pushing forward to the postseason. Till next time, itchy buddy, itchy pal, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll catch you later.